€6.4 billion, the amount raised by the international community to ensure continued support for Syrian refugees and their host communities. And the EU's contribution, €1.6 billion. On Tuesday, Brussels played host to the 6th annual conference aimed at the future of Syria and the region, a conflict that spans over a decade. Much forgotten in the wake of the war in Ukraine, the EU's foreign policy chief says there is still a moral duty to help the embattled country, which faces an unprecedented humanitarian disaster.
90% of the Syrians living in Syria live in poverty. 90%, it means almost everybody, unless Assad and their clique. But the Syrian people, 90% living in poverty, 60% suffering food insecurity, and often they don't know what are they going to eat.
A total of 55 countries took part in Tuesday's conference. But according to one Syrian activist, much of the money previously promised has still not reached the Syrian people.
And we can really be a big asset.
Aid has improved the conditions of Syria or contributed to improving the situation in multiple aspects, but it has also contributed to dangerous patterns on the ground. You have seen aid contributing to human rights violation, to entrenching existing divisions, to also has been part of the conflict economy in a way or another, because it has been subjected to diversion and misuse by certain actors on the ground.
The EU's foreign policy chief is promising to work with more accountable partners. Russia was not invited to the conference, and according to Brussels, the role of Moscow has so far not been that of a peacemaker, like it claims. Chris for Pictures Euronews, Brussels.